Hello there, I'm the Biz Manager and welcome back to Satisfactory. Now, today we are gonna get the coal power going, my friends, but there is so many things that we need to do before that, well, we only gonna get it probably in the middle of the episode. Now, if you remember from last time, there is a few things that we need to do in order to be able to get that coal power going, right? We already have all of those ingredients going, the plates, rotors and cables, so that is not a problem. What is a problem is these pipes. They require copper sheets, and guess what? We are not producing that because we didn't have access to those things just yet. But unfortunately we also only have one copper node. However, we are going to multiply that copper node by coming over here and siphoning off this Caterium node. Yep, it is a pure Caterium node, and now I noticed that I completely forget the thingy that lets me do the miner. Oh, god damn it. Well, this is a good start for an episode, my friends. I start by forgetting all the ingredients that I need. That's totally fine. I can go back and collect the thingies pretty quickly, but yeah, we are going to start by siphoning off this Caterium node over here, turning this Caterium node into the alternate recipe for the wire, and then we can use our copper node. No, don't fall, Jesus. And then we can use our copper node to transform said copper into those copper sheets. Now, let me just go grab those portable miners so that I can actually make a mining thingy over there. So one quick cut later, and here we are again. Bam, we now have access to the miner. This is a pure node, right? Which means it's going to produce 120. So it would probably be advantageous for us to use a Mark II belt. Whoa, the hell? Didn't I kill you last time I was here, bruh? I'm pretty certain the chainsaw doesn't, Yeah, oh, come on, game. You had a chance to go full doom on these guys and you wasted it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that hurt a little bit. Well, at least I had enough plates to build the belt all the way over here, which means that next time all I need to do is connect it downstairs. I don't need to climb it all the way over here. But yeah, we are going to bring that Caterium in a Mark II line all through here, down there, bada bing, bada bam, around our factory, input it through the back in our copper area, and then we are going to use that Caterium. In fact, I'm going to split it. I'm going to smelt a little bit into regular Caterium ores to make a quick wire. I don't know if we are going to use it or not, but probably it's going to be useful in the future, right? But the remaining, right, the 60 extra Caterium that we are getting, we are going to use for the alternate recipe. But yeah, now it's just, well, one quick cut for you and probably 1 hour for me. Well, my friends, it wasn't exactly an hour, but now we are transporting all of the Caterium back into our base. I took advantage that I was building in here, and I even built these stairs so that we could get upstairs without having just ugly ramps all over the place. This way is far more, well, shall we say, less chaotic, right? Less things all over the place. But yeah, my friends, now we are transporting this Caterium into our base, and let me tell you, I have been looking at the recipes and I am quite impressed. Because you see, that alternate recipe was actually better than I first anticipated. Right, so in here we have 120 Caterium being brought from the mines all the way over there, right? This is going to be a very odd, shall we say, balancing, because 120 doesn't really divide by 45 that well, right? So I think I'm just going to do an overflow thingy where we just have like one line inputting into several smelters, and the last smelter is the less efficient. But well, the good news is that these 45 Caterium will be turned into 15 Caterium ingots, and those 15 Deuterium ingots are going to be turned into 120 freaking wire, my friends. This single constructor will be able to produce the same amount of wire that these 4 constructors over here are producing, right? We have 4 constructors making wire, 2 of them being diverted into the cable line and 2 of them being diverted towards, you know, our storage area. Now we can delete all of this and just put one of those lonely boys right here and have all of that wire be produced by one single thingy. That is going to free us a lot of space, which, well, we actually need if we want to make the copper sheets, right? So yeah, and speaking about that, let's take a look at the copper sheet recipe, shall we? Let me take a look over here. Holy Jesus, really, 20 ingots per minute makes 10 copper sheets, and this thing produces 30 per minute, so 2 of them produces 60. 60 can be divided into 3 machines, and those 3 machines are going to be producing 10 copper per minute. So actually, we can pretty much just almost utilize the industry that we have in here already, right? We make these 3 machines make us the copper sheets, right? A bunch of ideas, but first I have to delete a bunch of things and rebuild them in their proper places. Alright, my friends, look at this, so much cleaner now. Like I said, I moved the copper industry backwards a little bit into this tiny little wing that we had over here. So, these 2 machines are going to be producing 60 ingots, right? Both of them. So we combine those 60 units in this belt, right? Using that merger, and then we split them into 20 units per belt per minute, so that we have the perfect ratios going into our machines over here. Right, and over here we will send the Deuterium. What am I going to do with the rest of the Deuterium? I still don't know. All that I know is that we need it over here to make that 15 Deuterium per minute, so that we can do a bunch of wire, my friends. Yep, 4 machines replaced by 1. That recipe is fantastic. So that 120 wire, is this a Mark II? This need to be a Mark II. Oh yeah, that's a Mark II, okay. So it comes through this Mark II, the 120 units, right? 60 goes towards the constructor to make us cable, and the other 60 goes to our storage area to be used for construction projects. Now all we need to do is belt the resources coming in and belt this new output going out, and in a little bit we just go out into the world and look for a bunch of coal to make our power plant. Alright, my friends, all the machines are now operational, all the power is turned on, I mean, and well, soon we'll see this line going completely crazy, because yeah, I can only imagine the amount of wire coming from this one machine. Probably amazing. Here it goes. Now, my friends, I'm just going to belt this thing into our resource depot downstairs, and then we are going to start working on our power situation. Alright, my friends, so I am now checking to see if I have all the resources that I think I'm going to need. I think I do. So let's see, where is the closest coal node? I bet you is really far away. Really far away, there we go, 600 meters, alright. Time to do a quick sprint there and start to exploit that coal. Now I will have to build a ginormous power line all the way from there into our main base, but oh well, it is what it is. I have plenty of cable with me, so I don't think that is going to be an issue. So I came looking for coal and I found iron ore pure. Okay, well, I mean, it's something, right? Let's just kill these thingies. We are a little bit... I don't even know where my base is. My base is on the other side of this... Oh, this is going to be complicated. Now, where the hell is that coal? Because don't tell me that coal is going to be like quartz, where we can't find it. It's right there. It's right there. Well, my friends, it would appear that we are going to have to fight for it. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 of those doggo thingies, so, well, I mean, we have to do what we have to do, so let's hope that these things are not too tough. And hello, doggo, stay there, doggo. Ouch. In the butt. Come on, come on, come on. Don't run away from me. Don't run away from me. And don't call in your friends. I'm terrible at this, by the way, but I think I scared him off. You stay there, doggo, okay? This is my call now. I don't know what happened to the other doggos, but they just left once I asserted my dominance over that first one. I think they have learned their lesson. In any case, we have a normal node right there and a normal node right there. That's like 120 per minute, so it's not that bad. Oh, hello. Not the leaves, that thing. Okay, so we have a little bit of water over there, right? This is water. What? Holy, oh no! You stay there, doggo, okay? Don't bother me. So this is water, right? Yep, I think it is. So maybe we can put our power plant somewhere around here. Not on the ground floor, however, because those doggos are clearly going to be a menace. But yeah, I think this is achievable. So we are right here. We have the coal right in this pocket. We either bring the coal all the way over here, or we just build our power plant over here, which is what I'm actually going to do. I also found this copper node over here, but not really interested in that right now. So yeah, I mean, there is no time like today, so let's get building it. Hopefully these doggos won't be too annoying. For building space, things are going to be a little bit complicated. There is not a lot of... Oh, look at that. That's the shadow from the space elevator. Quite nice. There is not a lot of space to build, so I think I'm going to align a platform with that ledge over there, where that sluggy boy is, and then we just bring the coal and the water into that platform. So, yeah, I think that's what we are going to do. Okay, I think the platform is tall enough for these leggy boys to be underneath it, so they should be perfectly fine. Look at this, I even made them a doghouse. Okay, you guys can't complain, I just improved your living standards, okay? So yeah, my friends, this is going to be our building platform. I think this is plenty of workspace for us, so we at first we are not going to have a lot of power plants anyway, because this is not going to, like... Just out of curiosity, how much do you consume? You don't. You're not going to tell me, are you? For water is 45 meters per minute, but the coal we don't know. Okay, so this is going to have to be an experiment, I suppose. Okay, so all I needed to do was to put a little bit of coal inside of that thingy, right? And now we can see that it consumes one coal. No, 15 per minute. Okay, so with that number in mind, right, 15 per minute, if memory serves me right, this is going to produce 60 per minute, so that's 4 per node, which means we can have 8 of those bad boys upstairs. Beautiful. Alright, so now that I know that, I can go upstairs and start building those, a row of coal power plants. Alright, my friends, so in here we have our 8 coal burners, right, and being supplied from these 2 nodes. Both of them are going to combine into a line of 120 right here, so that we get just one line to work with, and then we just go through here and split them into the respective burners. That just means that the last one is going to take a little bit until it can ramp up, but eventually all of them should be filled up with coal to the brink. Now, these things require water, right? In fact, I believe they require 50 cubic meters of water, right? Consumption, 45 per minute, not 50. Okay, that makes things even more complicated, but oh well. That means 90 per 2, 180 for 4, 360 for 8. Huh, 360. Interesting. Because you see, we can... Where is it? We can produce 120 from the water extractor, meaning that we only need 3 of them to provide all the water that we need. Now, unfortunately, the pipe can only carry 300, which means we are going to have one pipe with 300, and then one pipe with 60, and then, oh, nah, that's way too complicated. It's better if we have, let's say, 180, 180, right? We just need to do some interesting connection with the pipes. I'll have to think a little bit about that. What should be the best way of bringing all that water in here? Alright, my friends, I thought about it, and I think the best course of action is quite simple. We are going to have two pipes with 180 units of water, right? So in order to achieve that, we are going to have this water extractor give its full input to this pipe, that water extractor giving its full input to this pipe, and this water extractor is going to split its input amongst both of the pipes. That way we will be able to achieve the 180 necessary units for four coal generators, right? And because we bring two lines, we can now supply 8, so which is the number of coal generators that we have. So now it's just a matter of me, holy Jesus, pipes are even more finicky than... Whoa, okay. Could you please? Thank you. Alright, my friends, so when it comes to the water splittage, we are going to proceed like so, right? That one in the middle splits their lines between that one, and hopefully that will mean that this has 180 water inside of it now. Will that be the case? I have no idea, my friends. We are going to hope that it is the case, otherwise I'm gonna look like a dummy. And I'll have to try and troubleshoot something that I barely understand how it works, but oh. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, well, I'm not going back just to refuel the burners. Yeah, that is not going to happen. So our factory is going to stall for a little bit. But that's totally fine, I suppose. Unfortunate. Alright, so we now have the pipes going towards the power plant. However, I just remembered one thing, my friends. I'm pretty certain... Ouch. I'm pretty certain that we will not be able to bring the water all the way over there. Because these things over here... They... Oh. Okay, it doesn't say over there, that's totally fine. In here... Right, it says over there, allows fluids to be transported 10 meters upwards, right? So this is... Really, game? Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 4 meters foundations, which means that if we multiply this by 4, we have 12 meters upwards. So we need to put a pump somewhere around here, otherwise, well, it's not going to work. I'm pretty certain, like, I don't know. Let's put it maybe over here. Alright, so here are the pumps. Hopefully these things will work the way I think they are going to work. So if not, well, there is always a second try, I suppose. Let's put one power pole right there. Let's connect the power to that, and to that. Cool. Now... Yeah, okay. We need to go over there, plug the pipes. That should be relatively easy, and then just put the belting in, and that thing is ready to become operational. We just need to connect it to the main power grid, which I already brought a cable from the base all the way over here, because, you know, dumb me forgot to bring plates, and I had to go back to grab some plates. A little bit of shame of that, but oh well. At least it gave me an excuse to bring the power all the way from base to here. Now let me just connect these beautiful pipes all the way towards the power station, and then we can see how we are going to kickstart this thing. Alright, my friends, so this took me way longer than I first anticipated, but I think that at least when it comes to connections, everything is done. Jesus, these belts were a little bit finicky, but eventually I got them in the end. I had to stack two splitters on top of each other to create kinda nodes, right, from where I could transport the belt from one place to the other, and make it look like as nice as possible, right? But there we go. Final thing is just deleting these splitters, because they are, you know, doing absolutely nothing. And there we go. Splitter, not the pipe. And there we go. So like I said, we have 2 pipes coming in, right? Let's go like so. And over here, I think, there we go. So this pipe is for the first 4 coal power plants, and then the second pipe for the 4 afterwards. The coal will be split. It will be inputted over here at 120 per second. This one is going to receive more, right? It's going to receive 60 per second, which means it's going to fill up quickly. And once it is filled up, this line will back up, meaning all the produce will move forward to the next one, and then to the next one, and then to the next one. And eventually, all of them are going to be filled up with coal, which is going to be just fan-freaking-tastic. All we have to do right now is, well, plug this to the main power supply and hope that everything goes well. But here's what we are going to do. I'm going to go back, reactivate my power supply, and then come back here, and then we'll plug everything and see if everything is working as intended. Alright, my friends, power situation dealt with, probably for the last time, which is pretty nice. Now let's take a look. Do we have like excess power? Because we are going to need a little bit of excess power. We have 40 megawatts extra. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. You know what? Just for right now, so that we have enough power to kickstart that thingy, I'm going to build 2 additional biomass burners. Just to make absolutely certain that we have all the power that we need, and then we will go towards the coal power plant and we are going to reactivate it. In this case, we are going to activate it for the first time, not reactivate it. One quick sprint later, and here we are, my friends. Beautiful. So let's go. Let's create a power line, and I think, yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, bam. Everything should turn online now. Yeah, our capacity has increased, but that's just because of the additional bioburners, and I'm glad I did it because we had a massive spike over there, probably from all the things kicking back into life. If we go over here, we have the coal being produced. Beautiful. Let's take a look at the water, shall we? Do we have any water in here whatsoever? Nope. Okay, we have water down there, but no water over here. The pumps are not working. Ouch, sorry. They don't appear to be working. Oh, here they go, here they go. I mean, it was just taking its sweet time. We had to come over here, you know. The game wanted me to come all the way down here so that I have to go back up once again. That's totally fine, game. That's totally fine. Please tell me that we have the water over here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Water coming through the pipe. Awesome. Now we should have water coming into the coal power plants pretty soon. Okay, so we have some water being inputted. There we go. So now fuel should start getting inputted as well. Can we provide enough water to keep up with demand? Maybe. It says there flow rate 30 meters. What gives, game? What gives? Okay, so I think it was just because, you know, it was ramping up, right? I did nothing, and all the water is in here already. Now, as we can see, we are still spiking a lot, because I'm pretty certain this is not the case for every single machine. Not every single machine is filled up with both coal and water. They are still filling up, you see. But you know, it's cool. Okay, in here the coal is not reaching yet. But yeah, my friends, now it's just a matter of waiting a little bit until all of the machines are filled up with both coal and water. Well, my friends, I think our job over here is done. Because, yeah, it is a coal problem, and, well, it's not really a problem. It's more like a waiting thingy, because if we wait long enough, the problem will be solved. So pretty much all the machines are filled up. This one is filled up, this one is filled up, This one is filled up. This one is filled up. I think this one was the one filling up. Yeah, as we can see, this one is still filling up. It's receiving coal faster than it's burning, but still it takes a little while to fill up. Once this one fills up, moves towards the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. So eventually this power thingy over here, production thingy, it's going to stabilize, and we are going to be golden. It's okay to be with these spikes because, well, we are not consuming nearly the amount of stable power production that we have right now. If we look at this, the downward part of the graph, right? This is the nominal amount of power that we have. Eventually we are going to have all of this, right? But that's, you know, far more than we need, which means, like I said, our job over here is done until we get better mining equipment or some way to extract more coal. We won't be able to expand this, but hopefully we'll be able to get the miners level to soon. Let's go back to base and see what kind of things do we have in the research tree, because to be perfectly honest, I noticed that we had steel and advanced steel and stuff like that, but I didn't really pay too much attention. Now that this is done, I can focus on actually getting through the game and not collecting trees and grass every 20 minutes. Home sweet home, here we are back at our home base. It's just a quick sprint from there to here, maybe like 2 minutes sprinting, nothing out of the ordinary. Now let's take a look at the research tree right here. We have the jump pads, but no one cares about that. Vehicular transport would be pretty nice, to be perfectly honest. Getting the tractors and truck stations and all of that, pretty neat. Basic steel production. Foundry, steel ingots, steel beams, pipes. Meh, not really super important. However, this, it's quite tasty, I have to say. A miner level 2, which would pretty much double our output and allow us to just, you know, exploit our nodes doubly, to be honest. And yeah, improved combat, not really important. Hypertubes, not really important. These things, I mean, it would be nice, but once again, not really important because they take these materials to make. So it's one of those thingies. Let's see, we need that modular frame thingy. Yeah, I think this is something that is going to take a little bit of time because we need to ramp up production of reinforced plates, otherwise we'll never get these things done. Okay, my friends, so I was thinking on how we could approach this situation. So we have our base right here with our nodes, right? And well, we have another node right there, right next to our power station, which would be pretty nice given that we already have the power infrastructure over there. We wouldn't need to build another massive line. Now, how could we bring that iron ore all the way over here? Well, I was thinking maybe in the next episode we could get into vehicles and create some sort of vehicular transportation network. Well, not really a network because it's just going to be one of them, to bring us the ore all the way over here. Right, and that way we would be able to. Okay.
Transportation, as well as the construction of outposts, is now encouraged. Vehicle stations have built-in functionality to refuel and restock or collect parts.
Are we done? Nice. So, as I was going to say, we can use that iron over there to boost our production over here to allow us to, you know, build the iron reinforced plates, the rotors and all of the other things that we need to progress through the tech tree over there, because yeah, the assembly area that we have right now, it's minuscule. Now let's just take a look at the tractor. It costs oh, beautiful. Yes. Oh wait, I don't have any coal for it. Can it run on leaves? Hopefully it can run on leaves. Let's see. I don't have any leaves nearby. I have a couple over here. Please tell me that you can run on leaves or at least on biofuel, because I have plenty of that laying around. How do I access this thingy? Fuel. No! Huh? Wait, what? You can burn leaves, but you can't burn biofuel? Oh, okay. Biofuel is acceptable. Cool. Okay, so if biofuel is an acceptable thing, now, well, I no longer need to run. We can drive there. Although, I have to be honest, I think that running is probably quicker. But still, pretty nice. We can now try and do some drift. No. There's no drifting in this game. Unfortunate. But well, all of this fun is going to be had by future me, not present me. Now, my friends, before the episode ends, there is one final thing that I wanted to do over here in the map. You see, I took some of the Caterium and I turned it into Quickwire, because I know we are going to need Quickwire over here. So let's get this research over here. Beautiful. We can now use zip lines, pretty nice.
New equipment unlocked.
And power poles Mark II, those are also pretty nice because you can attach more than 4 thingies at a time, which is
New
once again
unlocked.
awesome. Now AI limiters, let's get that going. And beautiful, now I only need to craft 10 AI limiters and I can get the freaking smart splitters. Oh, and would you look at that, the AI limiters are not that difficult to craft. We have the copper sheets and we have the quickwire. We can make those things and no problemo. And here we go, my friends, smart splitters unlocked. A bunch of parts unlocked, this was pretty nice. But well, my friends, I think that we are going to stay in here. We have upgraded from a biofuel to a coal power plant, and that took me almost 4 hours. Jesus, that was a long stretch, but it's finally done. I will no longer need to concern myself with coming over here and just refueling these thingies. I can now turn them all off and just use them for an emergency situation, you know. But well, my friends, I think this is going to be the point that we must say our goodbyes, and with all of that said, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye!